Hey there, Hastings. Good morning. It's Wednesday, March 18th, and we've got your morning briefing right here. So let's jump right into what you need to know before you head out that door.
You know, that quote really hits the nail on the head, doesn't it? It perfectly captures that quiet, gray feeling we've got going on this morning. Kinda overcast, definitely cold, especially if you're down by the river. So let's get right to it. That morning chill. Yep. This is absolutely one of those mornings where you'll thank yourself for grabbing the real winter coat, not just some light jacket.
Okay, so when we checked at 6:35 this morning, the thermometer said 26 degrees. But come on, we're Minnesotans. We know that number almost never tells the whole story, right? Especially in March.
That's because the second you step outside, that wind kicks in and bam, it feels more like 20 degrees. That wind chill has a serious bite to it this morning. It's definitely the kind of cold that wakes you up fast.
And oh man, I could not agree with this more. If you've got heated seats in your car, you are just winning the morning commute today. It's one of those small victories that feels huge when it's this cold out.
All right, so that's how we're starting the day. But what about the rest of it? Let's take a look ahead at the afternoon and, maybe more importantly, what tonight's going to throw at us here in Hastings.
Well, the day itself looks pretty manageable, actually. We should climb up to a high of about 39, and the wind stays pretty light. But here's the thing. The real story today isn't the temperature. Nope. It's the hazard that's rolling in tonight. Widespread, dense fog. I mean, yeah, there's a 30% chance of rain, but honestly, the fog is going to be the main event. And this is the big takeaway for whatever you've got planned tonight. That fog, it's expected to get really, really dense, probably between about 8 p.m. and 2 a.m. We're talking seriously reduced visibility on the roads, which can make for some pretty tricky driving. So, what does all this mean for you? Well, definitely hang on to that winter coat for the morning, but you might be able to get away with shedding a layer this afternoon. If you've got errands to run, my advice? Get them done while it's still light out. And look, if you have to drive tonight, especially near the river or on Highway 61 where that fog can get extra soupy, please just take it slow. Leave yourself plenty of extra time. Huh, this pretty much sums it up perfectly, doesn't it? A totally normal day down at Levy Park, followed by a scene straight out of some mystery movie tonight. All right, so speaking of looking through a bit of a haze, let's shift gears completely. We're going to leave tonight's forecast behind and instead look back through, well, the fog of time and see what makes March 18th such an interesting date in history. You know, it's pretty wild when you think about it. We're talking about everything from the spark of a revolution in colonial America to a little change in our own local history, all the way to the vastness of outer space. March 18th has seen some truly remarkable stuff. And what's so fascinating is that each one of these moments is a kind of breakthrough, you know? Back in 1766, repealing that Stamp Act, that was a huge turning point on the road to American independence. Then, you bring it closer to home, 1868, when the Stillwater newspaper changed its name, it became a vital piece of the puzzle for documenting what early life was like right here in Minnesota. And then, wow, 1965, when Alexei Leonov literally broke free from his capsule and just floated into history, the world's very first spacewalk. What a breathtaking leap for all of us. It's a pretty cool thought, isn't it? From the tax repeal to a spacewalk, March 18th has certainly made its mark. So, as you go about your day here in Hastings, from that first cup of coffee to, navigating that fog tonight, you're a part of this date's ongoing story. So, the question is, what will today be remembered for? Thanks for tuning in, stay safe, and please, stay warm out there.